So what is ERC-404? Have you heard of Pandora? Because if you haven't, then apparently this experimental standard, the first token listed on this utilizing these set of rules, has rocketed 12,000% in just 1 week. Now you probably haven't heard of it yet because the ERC-404 is unaudited. It's not a real standard yet. It's unstandard. It's not accepted by the overall cryptocurrency space. But what it does, you guys can see in the first sentence, ERC-404 allows multiple wallets to directly own a single NFT and in the future create a use case where that specific exposure can be tokenized and used to take out loans or stake holdings. Let's see what else this article has to go on to say from CoinDesk. Pandora, that is the token, this experimental standard that has been launched on this utilizing this new protocol. Pandora is the first of the framework that tries to make tokens and NFTs work at the same time. It isn't official. Like I told you, ERC-404 is not the official token standard, but it hasn't stopped other developers from emulating Pandora's success a week after it's been launched. This is the experimental phase. So you see these cryptocurrencies based off ERC-404 standards, just understand that it's not official yet. The first token based on a new type of Ethereum standard has given rise to a new multi-million sub-asset class in the cryptocurrency market. Pandora, that's the name of the first ERC-404 token. You guys can see from the chart, it traded as high as $32,000. Why? Maybe because there's only a limited supply. It traded from a low of $250 to just over $32,000 in under a week. You don't think developers notice that and say, okay, what is going on over here now? Yes, this is what the article is going into. It's created a new sub-asset class to where money, if it's a pretty good protocol or standard for the Ethereum blockchain, maybe more developers would flock over here to this ERC-404 and begin developing from it. There's only a supply of 8,000 tokens for Pandora. There's the chart right there, going straight up. Now, several projects have already latched on to the hype and issued their own versions of ERC-404 tokens. Some of these have airdropped to a small part of their token supply to Pandora holders, boosting demand for the token, while also creating hype for their own projects. Here's the tweet. One of the most exciting airdrops, here's an example, announced thus far for Pandora holders. Monarch has allocated 5% of their collection tokens to the Pandora multi-signature for distribution to their holders. Now, prominent exchanges OKX and Binance have announced support for the ERC-404 tokens on their Web3 wallets, adding legitimacy to the standard. What is ERC-404? Well, it combines popular ERC-20 and ERC-721 standards. It takes both of those standards and places it into one, allowing the developers to create fractionalized NFT collections that can be freely traded and used in the open market. Yeah, now you can break parts of NFTs. Now, in their current form, NFTs exist as a one-for-one asset, unlike tokens, to where holders can buy a fraction of a whole. So you get one for one right now in the NFT space. But rather than having a one for one, you can actually have a 1 for 1,000 or a 1 for 10,000, to where many people can participate in owning NFTs. Now, while fractionalized NFTs do exist, they typically depend on an entity that locks up those NFTs in a wallet and then issues tokens that represent that NFT. Those fractionalized tokens are freely traded and may not accurately match the locked NFT's value. That's deep right there. That's one of the key problems ERC-404 sets out to solve. It allows multiple wallets to directly own an NFT. And in the future, create a use case where that specific exposure can be tokenized and used to take out loans or stake holdings. Look like to me they're trying to create the newest stock market. People in crypto hate friction. Control, one of the developers of Pandora and ERC-404, told CoinDesk, every solution before ERC-404 had too much friction and was usually a wrapping solution that abstracted the original NFT that people wanted to fractionalize or make liquid. Collectors hate this, and it limited adoption significantly. ERC-404 has these functions by default and don't rely on confusing third-party protocols and solutions, he added. So they're trying to make it more seamless to where you don't have to connect this wallet to that particular protocol, go to that particular website, transfer your crypto into another wallet, and then take it to another online software wallet, and then try to connect it to here just for NFT. This standard is entirely experimental and unaudited. They're still testing it, so don't go out and try to see if a particular cryptocurrency ERC-404 compliant and try to jump on board, because it's unaudited and it's unofficial right now. But yeah, here's a chart right there into the market for Pandora. You guys can see it's a great run on the daily time frame on this Uniswap exchange, but it's been coming down. Okay, so I think we are on a cusp of a new frontier, a new sub-asset class within the cryptocurrency space. We'll see how many developers flop over to this new protocol or this new standard for Ethereum, and see if people will begin development off of this unaudited standard right now. We'll see how far it goes, because if it is what people think it is, or at least what they're trying to make it out to be, this could be massively huge and change the NFT game up drastically. But more time will tell, and we'll see. Give me your thoughts though. Make sure you maintain the profitability, and as always, trade different.